Right now, only 2 votes separate the North Carolina Senate District 26 Republican race. Rockingham County Sheriff Sam Page is leading state Senate leader Phil Berger by just 2 votes. And the military and overseas mail-in ballots can be received through March 12th. So if this race is still tight, a recount is quite likely.
All right. A lot of eyes on that race, too. WCNC Charlotte's Megan Bragg is verifying what happens next. Meg.
Yeah, and when it comes to this close of a race, the state doesn't automatically recount. A candidate actually has to request one. So let's take a look at that recount process in our state.
We went straight to the North Carolina State Board of Elections and state law. State law allows a candidate to request a recount, but only if the margin meets a specific threshold. For district races like this one, a candidate can demand a recount if the difference between the top 2 candidates is 1% or less of the total votes cast in that contest. There's also a tight deadline. The request must be submitted in writing to the local county board of elections by 5 p.m. on the first business day after the official verification and certification of election results. If a recount is requested, the first step is usually a machine recount. That means ballots in the affected counties are rescanned. If the machine recount does not change the outcome, the candidate can then request a hand-to-eye recount. That involves a manual review of ballots from a small, randomly selected sample of voting sites to check for discrepancies and confirm voter intent. Once the recount is complete, results are reviewed and finalized by the county board, and if multiple counties are involved in the district, results are then compiled before certification. Until certification is complete, results are not considered official.
Okay, and guys, if history tells us anything, if there is a recount, this could drag on for months, especially if a candidate legally challenges these recounts.
Yeah, interesting race there. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Megan.